Outer Orange.
Bam! We're cooking today. If you guys don't already know, I am like obsessed with Zoro. It's apparently the only deck I'll actually play. Realistically speaking, I do play other decks, but you'll notice I have a lot of Zoro decks. But today we're going to be testing out this deck right here. I've really been enjoying it, and actually by the time this video drops, I should have already competed in my first ever One Piece regional, which will be the online version. Obviously, I'm not going to the offline one, but I am taking this exact deck. I already registered it. This deck's pretty good. His weaknesses is definitely decks like Reiju, which that deck just farms so much so quickly that it's really hard to battle out that deck. But otherwise, it's been performing pretty well. It has a decent matchup into Mora, has a really good matchup into Sakazuki, and overall okay matchup into Yellow as long as they don't see NL. The Marco package has been really helping to kind of push out for bodies late game. Like, people try to board wipe, but then you can kind of keep replenishing with big bodies. Luffy's at 4 now because we want to see this guy as much as possible. Sometimes I just drop him and just don't even swing with him, just so I can then drop another one and then swing with both. So just a nice little thing you can kind of set up for. This new card, the Gum Gum King Kong Gatling, has definitely really pushed this deck, as it's a 2 Dawn for basically 4k power to the board. If you're usually, by the time it's like mid to late game, your opponent should have at least one big body on the board. The minute they drop that big body, you can start spamming these, and if you have a board that they haven't answered, you basically will win the game. This is like a mini version of what Revolutionary Army does, as if you, without a discard, you could drop 2 of these and you basically have the same numbers that Revolutionary tends to bring out. Also, keep in mind this 3k and 1k power can be thrown on anything. It doesn't have to be necessarily one character, so you can throw 3k and something, 1k and something else, kind of spam a couple of these and win and close out with the unblockables. Strangely enough, this combination is actually really good as long as you have the Luffy and basically Zoro on the board. As long as your board doesn't get completely wiped and you're kind of put in a corner, you should be good. This deck basically just loses to people being able to grind out. If they can grind out, you'll usually lose. The blue decks are pretty rough. But overall, this is a rush deck with a touch of that Otama Marco package. I prefer the Otama over the other red cost that people tend to run. It's a one drop that you rest herself and do stuff with her. She's good. It's this girl, Makino. She's really good, but the issue I've been having with her is usually the rest does not feel worth it, but the Otama Marco play feels really good. Also, if you don't like the Marcos, you can always take them out and add more 1-drops. Let's go ahead and go back, and we're gonna go play some games. I haven't faced Nami this entire time that I've been testing. It's actually kind of wild. I'm trying to debate if I want to keep this or not, because Nami's gonna be really annoying. Let's mulligan. Actually, I think I want to be aggro. I think we're gonna keep. I just realized I went first, so I don't do anything, but that's fine. They're not gonna do much either, so it's okay. We'll be able to call out the Brooks, or we can actually just go attack, and they're gonna definitely like counter out of this, and then we're gonna whip out the Zoro and attack again. We did open really well with these Zoros, so we're just going to abuse the hell out of them. They're probably gonna swing into the Zoros, but that's okay. The only thing that scares me is if they get the on-hit guy out early enough, we're gonna have to figure out a way to get him off the board. That's actually why I kept the Mole, because we had the Otama. We just need to find a Marco, and that'd be really good in our favor, but we'll see. We should be fine. We'll see what they start doing. So yeah, we'll let that go. And they're gonna just basically filter their deck. By filter, I mean get through the deck. And then now it's okay, cool. We have the Marco, we have the Otama combo, so we should be able to pop whatever it is that they'll be calling out later on. So we're gonna go ahead and actually just keep it nice and clean here. We'll go ahead and call this and swing. They are gonna probably counter out here with one of their abilities here. I don't remember all the names, I just know what they do. The numbers get obscenely high. At first I was like, maybe if I just swing really high I'll be fine, but I'm starting to realize that I think I could just swing low and force them to use the counter anyway, like this one for example. Like, they have to get the 2k out, but they still need to do something else. So like that's really, that's good. I'll have to see here what they do, because they have summons that are like 6k. I guess like so much counter. Okay, so they got the draw off of that. That's so they're just gonna cards. Cool. So we'll just call the Zoro here and swing. They can counter out with the 2k here. They don't have a Kaya anymore, so this is what it means. It's like 2k power, and then you do some stuff. But anyway, kind of a waste in the counter here and there, but depends on what it is. I will just let that go. Little do they know, I have so many freaking so many of these. Oh, we don't have a. That's unfortunate. We don't have a 1 cost. This is very weird. I don't like this. I don't like this at all, actually. Reopen. What if we just like Feel me, Mr. Krabs? I don't think, are they gonna try and counter out of all of that? They could. That's the worst part, is that they could. But I don't want to call anything. I want them to give me damage. They really are gonna counter out of all. Dang, they did have enough. That's crazy. That was a lot of hand though that they just went through. A lot of deck they went through as well. I don't want to drop the Marco yet. So I'm gonna I want to try and hold on to the Marco. They left so much Dawn open. So because they have so much Dawn open, there's literally no point in trying to play for you know, that type of style here. So we're just gonna go ahead and swing for 6 now. Force out the weird intervals. Because they can like block with something, or they can use the Dawn. But either way, they're kind of in a weird spot. I picked back one of these guys up. I can't remember which one, but I picked one of them. We're gonna want to drop the Leafy. And I might actually do that. I might drop the Leafy here shortly. But first, let's swing a little bit more. I'm surprised we haven't seen any of our searchers. Like, that's actually like really surprising. Go ahead and do, I guess we'll just do this here with that, and then we're gonna call the Zoro. Oh no, we're gonna call the Leafy and pass. That's what we're and there, see, there's like the random 4K they had to drop for that. It's like, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and call the Leafy. So they can bounce it, if I remember correctly, but it'll take a bit for them to bounce it. We'll let that die. Ah, interesting. Just gonna give it to I'm just gonna call. I shouldn't be doing this, but I do want to dig a little bit. Unfortunate. Where is our resource? It's okay. I guess we found something. Okay, we're gonna try and establish a board here. I'm gonna go ahead. Did they even run the on-hit? It looks like we're fine for now, but let's go ahead and swing. There's no way they're bluffing that hard. I guess we'll call the Zoro and just swing for like a really big number. And they only have 3 cards. Oh wow, they're still cooking. I see you. They're still cooking. It's fair. I see. That's a lot of. Oh, that's unfortunate. They have so many. They put up like all their events. I don't think they have like any units. All events. I actually don't want that going. I'm gonna actually attempt to save that. Unless they like stack all the Dawn on this guy and swing, which I actually still might. I might consider actually keeping it alive. Because we have to kind of start breaking through this. We have to start breaking through this pretty soon here. They got a lot of stuff, so they're just gonna pass. Let's go ahead and call the Marco. That. I guess we're just gonna start swinging and schwanging over here, and hope that they just don't screw us over. I am gonna go ahead and do this, just one, just to kind of push a little bit of power. Put it on her. We're just gonna go on in. They probably have a way. I don't remember what all the events do, but they're probably gonna counter out all this. But they only have like 4 cards in hand, so they can't do too much, right? Eventually, right now she can't answer this board. We can actually just very safely swing into all of it. And we should be fine with that. So let's go ahead and go in. On swangin'. Does that permanent plus 1k? Is that a permanent plus 2k? What the hell am I even looking at? Oh, is this a new card? Oh, it is a new card. It's an OP6 card. That's actually really good. That's a good card. That's a very good card, actually. Holy crap, that's definitely a way to stall out. And now she's a 7. I can fix that. This will be a 7. She has another one. She has another one. Not gonna argue with that one. That is wild, though. Holy crap. I did not know about this card. I have seen it. I have seen it in like the newer lists, but now this card's actually kind of nutty. Okay, that guy died. All right. Again. All right. Well, I used up basically my whole board. She only has one attack, so it kind of just depends where she goes. That's actually fine. I was gonna say if she swings into these guys, I'm gonna care a lot. Oh my god. I'm hurting, man. I am hurting right now. All right. Well, we're gonna put the 2K here, put this here, and I guess swing. Oh, if she's gonna start doing all that crazy shit again, I guess we'll just have to. Well, only 2 cards in hand, you know. Still only 2 cards in hand. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Swing 6. Swing 6. Oh my lord! It just keeps going, doesn't it? It just keeps on going. One of these. Right, this guy, the big and the Buddha. Swing 8s, currently 10. So big. Gonna run out eventually, right? This is like straight up all of them. This I don't think this deck runs normal. There's only, I think I've seen the on hit guy and I've seen Kaya. I haven't seen anything else. I'm gonna take that, and of course, oh my god, we actually might lose. Yeah, I actually might lose. Alright, well, let's see what happens. We'll see if there's enough in that hand to close out. Actually, there might be. Yeah, I think they got it. I think they got it. I don't think there's anything else I could do. Yep. Yeah, this game. There's no way there's no event in that hand. Bounce, and then, yeah, recall again. Draw 2, discard, yep. Well, that is how it be. I don't think there's anything else I could have done. That was rough. Maybe I should have started attacking faster. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything else I could have really done there. But hey, that's Nunami. Nunami. I do that card. The one that gives the power is actually really good. It definitely stalls out. Which you want to stall. Like you want a way to like survive and stall longer. That's definitely the card to do it. So hey, I like that. I like that a lot. I think that definitely adds. Also, it's just another event in the deck that also draws and goes deeper through the deck, which is what you want. All right, and now. Alright, now chose to go second. We're gonna mull. Yeah, that's a little better. I'm really mad with my previous mull. Alright, mull. We're gonna grab back. I should have grabbed the Sunny. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I didn't grab Sunny there, but that's okay. This card's so crazy. I've been thinking about running more Nico Robbins because of that card. That card's kind of wild. We're gonna go ahead and deploy this, put the power here. I don't know what's up top. It's either a blocker or it's Baggy, so it's not. Or it could be Onami. Onami's so scary. We're gonna I think what we're gonna do is we are gonna deploy this and hope that's not Onami. It was in hand, so it has to be. Yeah, I was gonna say they already dropped one with guard, so there had to be another one coming. I thought about just swinging raw, but I didn't want to give up the 2K. I wanted them to, kind of wanted to force them to take it. Do we let that go? Do let that go. Okay, we do have a Marco, so we can just swing and Marco the cards. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna swing. Gonna do anything, and then we're gonna just pop that. And they have 6. They probably have the Pel, not the Pel. I can't remember. It's the one that the 4 cost that just murders something. He's annoying. Oh no, they have her instead. That's actually fine. Let's see. We have 5. We could drop a Luffy and swing this with Marco. I think that might be the goal here. I think that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna raw swing. And actually, we don't need the Leafy to be a higher cost, so we can drop the Leafy and still stack this guy. What we're gonna got off their life. Just want to keep them alive. And then we're gonna go ahead and all the Luffy for 7. Oh, sorry, 6. Take it. Their thing, and we're gonna go ahead and call the buggy. I realized I didn't have to swim with the Luffy. I forgot that they're at 1. I haven't faced an L in a while. So I forgot that since they're at 1, like, it doesn't matter. They can't do Yamato yet. If I remember, Yamato's 9, so it actually could potentially kill next turn. They're probably gonna... Let's actually... I'll take that. Oh, they're going... They have, like, a Big Mom coming or something? I'm scared. I feel like I should be blocking. This is a little too risky. Ah, I see. If opponent has their last place, oh, that's really annoying. Okay, that is quite the annoying. We do have a big body on the board, which is good for us. I think we could kill here. We can try. We could try. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and kill. Let's go ahead and we don't need the buff or anything. We just need to raw dog kill here. Go ahead, do that. That. Place this here. And we're gonna keep the Luffy alive, obviously, to swing. That's gonna be our last swing. So we have exactly enough to kind of just go crazy here. So yeah, let's go in. 6. Gonna take the life. Okay, cool. 5. As long as that whatever's up there is not super disgusting, we're fine. Okay. Then we're gonna go. It's not something obnoxious. Gonna right. We're gonna and then we're gonna deploy the homie and hope we kill. Yeah, and that's game. Whew. I was a little scared there, I'm not gonna lie. We did not have much to work with, but them not having a blocker basically solidified. But yeah, so that's why. So honestly, they messed up. They should have contested the Luffy. That's what I was saying earlier. If you don't start contesting the Luffy's, you just lose. And he didn't contest the Luffy. If he had contested the Luffy, he would have definitely lived an extra turn, and I probably would have died. But he also chose to swing into my face, which also was very risky. Like I think he thought that he could kill me the turn after, and I think that's what he was setting up for. Hence, he had the Katakuri. But yeah, now you also see why this card is like pretty good, because like that card carried us to make those huge numbers basically. But and I don't know why I've been really feeling the first. Probably should stop doing that. I feel like there's some decks where I should be going second into, but you know, it'd be what it'd be. All right, blocker that early, huh? We're probably gonna go. Kamakuras. All the done. Hang on. God, that was a lot of good cards went to the bottom. I usually always take the first one if they swing at me. I actually don't mind. Blockers, and not even the donning your blockers. I see you. Oh, there. We'll don it. Blocking us up to 1 here. This will, that Tommy. Up the speed. I do not like it. And I guess I just. That's unfortunate. That would have been really nice to pop off. I killed the blocker, but it's okay. I have no counter in here. There's I have more Luffy's to add to the fun. Their hand is not looking pretty good. We should probably keep one of the rads up, so our hand is kind of bad. I'm gonna lie here. Like, it's a good hand, but it's also a terrible hand, so we're just gonna swing. Don't Onami me, please. Of course. Why am I even so... Alright, they're at 0 life. Yamato feels so interesting. They do have the blocker up, so we'll have to see. But we should have game. We have the Leafy. So we should have game here. Unless they have a way to get the life back, which they don't. They could have opted to attempt to kill me, but no, this is just game. There's nothing they can do. Pretty sure that's game. They're trying to answer board, which is smart, but not gonna be enough. Oh, double blocker, huh? That's crazy. Oh, double dawning on that's crazy. That's actually wild. Imagine not being able to. That was fast. That was a very yeah. I had a feeling they had they had to have some fake stuff going on because they took so much early, dude. It's kind of funny they set up with a double blocker, like they were ready to just draw a ton of cards. I was like, oh, this is the same person. We're gonna whiff this buggy. Yep. As a buggy whiff of all times. Every time I see this card come out, I'm like, man, where's my Nico? I just answer. I think I have to answer. I don't really want to answer. I kind of want to just aggro. Onami. Oh, Nekoma. I'm probably gonna play it here. I guess I don't remember. It's the one that got attack cards. I don't know why people play that card. I feel like that card. Maybe there's like certain matches where you care about it, but it feels a little weird. I know it answers board, which is like the reason you want to play it, but it feels a little clunky sometimes. We're about to drop a Luffy next turn. That's how great we are at this game. This guy can't attack Buggy. Oh, I'm gonna take that. I am gonna that shit out of here. They really should have pressed it and played it first. If they wanted to play this, but maybe they're thinking about their Dawn Mage. I love this card. I love it so much. Not the best card in the world, but I still love it. Yeah, they're stacking an Onami. I can already feel it. I already know where this is going. Let me put the top or bottom card of your life pile into your hand. I already know. I already know. Don't you worry, I already know. Oh, we can drop the Marco. It's even better. So we're gonna let the Onami slide. What's about to happen? Oh, or not. Okay, I'm just gonna drop the Marco. No, there's no way they didn't stack. There she is. Yeah, they definitely stacked it. There's the Banish. 5 OS. That's so nuts. Does that card exist like that? Dude, I should not be at 2 cost for that. Like, holy crap. Alright, well, we're gonna have to swim with Marco first if that's the case. It's either Marco or it's either a Beggy or an Onami on top. So we're definitely gonna have to swim with them first just to get it out. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not. That's nothing. I was over here worried for my life. That's maybe. One thing that sucks here is we're gonna definitely have to keep one dot open and try to stay alive. Because we are in danger. 3, 4, 5. I wanna play the Dawn, but I almost think we should save the 2K counter. 3. This is 4, 5. I'm gonna just have to hope that they go for 4. Realistically speaking. Yeah, we're gonna keep our cards in. As long as we don't die here. We shouldn't. We shouldn't die here, but we're gonna have to block this. I know, it just depends on how they choose to swing. Like I don't think they are like they see 6 cards and they think I'm not dying. So it just depends on if they get baited by my open dawns. I can definitely feasibly block 1 attack. Oh. Oh, that's an out too, actually. They can just do that. I'm actually okay with that. I was gonna say they could have just swung face. I think if they swung face, they had game, but like again, they don't know how. They don't know the glass cannon is. That's a blocker. That's fine. They're probably gonna swing. Oh, they're gonna swing face. Oh. This is probably gonna go here, or it's gonna go face. So. Oh, they're just gonna pass. So one open dawn is not a good sign. Open dawn is definitely not. We could try to close out. Just hope for the best. That's a blocker. So one attack is gonna get blockified. I don't think we die here. I don't think we die. So we're gonna go ahead and just swing. I'm trying to think of what the best setup here is. Swing here. Swing face. Swing face. And then Luffy for 7. I think that's what we do. So we're gonna swing here. We're gonna swing here. Oh, the blocker too. If they block here, if they block any of these 2 attacks, we have or if they take it and then we drop the loot. They choose to take one of these before the block. And also, they also have the 1 dawn. Also, they're choosing to block it. I might just not dawn the Luffy. Keep the dawn. We need 7. I do still want 1 open for Rad. Or we call the Luffy and pass. So that way we don't activate this. I think that might be the play, actually. I think we call the Luffy and pass. We're gonna call the Luffy. Actually, we'll call Sunny too. And we'll pass. And we're just gonna have to hope that there isn't a Yamato in there. Rad? Oh. Or we could just rad any. So let me think here. So if we radical beam here, then we give up the curly. Then there's this very scary amount of dawn. Because if they dawn 5, 6, 7, they're dead. We won't have enough to do with it. Or we eat this. I think we eat this. Hope that it's a counter. An answer to these. I think that's what we do. Because there's just 1. Now we have to mandatory block both of these, but there's 6 dawn and we have 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess it just depends on how they do. 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I have it. 9, 10, 11. I think I'm exactly. I should have called Sun. Crap, let me see. Oh my god, I shouldn't have called Sunny. Unfortunate. If I didn't call Sunny, I had game. That is so unfortunate. Oh man, not much I can do there. Not much I can do there. Unfortunate. That one counter mattered. So sad. All right, so we had a couple decent games, I would say. This is pretty good. Zoro is definitely not the best deck in the format. It's definitely a clutch, especially if people don't know how to play into it. Normally, especially this list is definitely less counter heavy. So because it's less counter heavy, it's actually a lot easier to, like, if you just rush this deck down, you should win. But a lot of people just aren't aware of that, so they will just play cautiously. The people that are aware of it and swing face, so usually will just take the dub. But it's a hard call. But overall, like, if you can just stabilize for, like, once you hit the turns where you can start calling out the leafies and stuff, it's usually pretty well. It usually does pretty well. The only thing I don't like is I have a lot less events now. The buggy just whips more. But to be honest, one thing I do like about this deck is I feel like I have a really good starting. Like, my early starting is always really good. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Enjoy. That's with see you guys in a future video. Bye!